Me? What the hell is your problem? You're always telling everyone what to do and think.
10 times Brian Griffin had an ego. Brian started dating someone new, but they didn't seem like a good match.
Amber, come meet Stewie.
Pass.
Oh, he's so cute.
But by the time Brian finally decided to break up with her, she beat him to the punch.
What? You're breaking up with me?
Whoa, dumped by a carny. Brutal.
Brian found out he used to belong to another family, so he tracked them down.
I've written one more book than James Patterson. He writes one, I write one more. That's sort of my thing.
And Brian started to fantasize about what his life with this family would have looked like.
How different my life could be if I'd actually grown up with the right kind of family.
So he decided to leave the Griffins for the Hendersons. But his ego had a tough time adapting to his new family's rules.
We've never had an unwiped dog on a chair cushion before, and we're not about to change that now.
When Brian got invited to a Christian rock concert by his dream girl, he had to bend the truth a little.
You were saying?
I just that I'm not a big fan of anything but Jesus. He's the best.
So Brian kept the ruse going until Emma made it clear that she wasn't going to put out.
But you scratched my spot. You have tattoos.
Yeah. Of Bible verses.
And Brian couldn't handle this hit to his ego, so he traveled back in time to stop Jesus from originating Christianity.
Hey, Jesus. Nice mount.
He's on a higher hill, which shows more confidence.
When Peter and Brian were forced to attend AA meetings, Brian didn't take it too well.
You have a different view, Brian?
Oh, I don't know. Are we allowed to have a different view?
And rather than setting his ego aside, he decided to join Peter in doing something truly awful.
You all stopped drinking because you were hurting your loved ones. But you can't hurt them if they don't know you're drunk.
When Brian drove Stewie to his tennis club, Stewie had a second favor to ask.
There's a doubles tournament coming up, and I could really use a partner.
Well, you found him.
But it was clear Brian only joined the tennis club for his own shady reasons.
I promise we'll practice, but we just ordered bisque.
How are you paying for that?
Well, if you must know, we're putting it on Philippa's husband's account.
Quagmire asked Brian to pretend to be his dog, and he responded as smugly as you'd imagine.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
But when Brian tried to act like a real dog, he realized he was a little out of practice.
Brack.
Brack? What the hell is that?
I'm finding it.
When Brian competed for a woman at the bar, he pulled off a Hail Mary.
I have a time machine.
You do?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yes, I want to see it.
But he realized Stewie could track the usage, so he did something that damaged the machine beyond repair.
You want to tell me about this?
See, I told you, it was Meg.
I don't think so. The crotch doesn't look like a BMX track.
When Joe yelled out from behind the front door, Brian mistook him for someone else.
Is that the delivery guy? Ooh, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him!
And Brian's beef with the delivery driver ended up leading to his own downfall.
Okay, Bonnie might know if doggy arms are supposed to bend that way.
Brian was excited to tell the Griffins about his new job writing for The Hog.
Isn't The Hog that stupid pop culture site with those lame quizzes telling you what character you are in a show?
But we're not so sure Brian should be proud of any of his work.
I got a great recommendation from your last employer.
Yes, I worked for Mr. Skin at $5 a pun.
Brian took Stewie to the library, but it didn't take long to realize his motives weren't pure.
Oh, yeah. That's good library.
Oh, you didn't come here for me. You came to be a creep.
But Brian's moves didn't work as well as he'd hoped.
Did I do that?
Ugh.
Tumblr?